One of the biggest stock losers today was Amgen. Its new costly cholesterol drug was shown to cut the risk of heart attacks and stroke in patients with heart disease. Now that sounds good, but it wasn't enough for investors. And shares of Amgen fell more than 6%. And it dragged down the stock of other companies that make similar cholesterol drugs. Meg Tirrell explains the disappointment around the study.
Millions of Americans have cholesterol levels high enough to put them at risk for heart disease. That's why drugs to lower cholesterol, like Lipitor, have been billion-dollar blockbusters. But some patients aren't helped enough by those drugs, called statins. That's why a new class of medicines that lower cholesterol even further, approved in 2015, was expected to bring in big business. Made by Amgen, Regeneron, and Sanofi, the medicine's sales disappointed in their first years on the market. Despite price tags of more than $14,000, they brought in just more than $100 million last year, versus expectations from some of billions. But new clinical trial results presented today were expected to change that. Sales
of this drug should grow from hundreds of millions of dollars to multiple billions of dollars over the long term.
Results from a more than 27,000 patient clinical trial showed that Amgen's drug, Repatha, reduced the risks of heart attacks and strokes by about 20%. The result? Amgen's stock sank. Investors' expectations had been for an even bigger benefit.
All of the data suggested 20 to 25% magnitude of benefit. The data ultimately showed a 15 to 20% magnitude of benefit, depending on the exact endpoints.
Proving the drug doesn't just lower cholesterol, but actually cuts the risk of heart attack, was expected to encourage insurers to increase coverage. A key reason the medicines haven't been used as broadly as expected. Despite Wall Street's reaction, Amgen says the results are game-changing.
If the patients who are already FDA approved for this drug, which is on the market, had received it last year, if all of them had received it last year in the United States alone, we would have averted more than 100,000 cardiovascular events like heart attack and stroke.
And it expects that insurers and pharmacy benefits managers will increase reimbursement.
Now we have the data, they're crystal clear.
The drug maker even offered a unique deal. Amgen says it will refund the cost of the drug if patients have a heart attack or stroke. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Meg Tirrell.